daily basis. I record right here in the Air Studios in Queens. It was the old power place in history in here. Hip hop has known what I'm talking about. And that's the only place I really record, to be honest. They don't step outside of this place.
Recently there was an interview where Nas, like, they asked him who is he feeling in New York right now, and you're the only name that he mentioned. How does that make you feel?
When Nas mentioned my name, when he asked who was up and coming artist that he feels, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm a fan first. I was tripping. I got chills and everything. I was like, damn, the nigga Nas recognized what I'm doing. But it also made me back down the hatches and even get it in harder. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in your ear even more now than I ever been before, because I don't want, not only am I going to be letting down fans and stuff if I don't do what I got to do, now I'm going to be letting down pioneers that even made me who I am. So Nas, thank you for the shout out, and I won't disappoint you and whoever feels the same way.
How do you feel about Heap's t-shirt today?
Being poor as fuck, I ain't item. My ward tucked right inside of the north, and yup, I would fire like more than once. Quiet, whoever wanted what. Missiles the size of horses, nuts just dividing your organs up. Body hotter than Florida. Poppy ride with the coroner. Lobby crying and pouring cups sloppy. Why is he gone? But the fact of the matter is, he ain't coming back. Like when Raw's cut, that was the past. Move on to the fact I'm a track slaughterer, classical cat, sort of a magical rap sauce. I'm exactly what rap ordered. Your Bentley was that gorgeous to mention, and that chorus, the fans was just sad mourners. Till a Brooklyn nigga walked in the spot to the pop of the pen in the pad office. Hoping my man ain't want his lunch, needed a little more than much. Fortunate sat across from us, they would pass me they corner stuff.
That album was like, it was a critical success, but like, it wasn't really a commercial success. Does that affect you in any way? Like your day-to-day process? Like, you know, you're not a Lil Wayne, dude. You're just like this guy that raps really well that, you know, okay, Nas said you're good. And?
My last album not being a commercial hit didn't affect me at all. I still do what I do on a daily basis. That's coming in here and record, because outside of SOBs, I see the same amount of pack following for Joell Ortiz, and that's who I run.
You do a lot of shows?
Sorry. I do shows all over the place. Next week I'm in Switzerland. When I come back from there, I'm in the UK.
You fucking in Switzerland? I'm asking you.
Listen, you're asking too many questions, sir. I don't even know you. Speak to my people. But my shows, at the same token that I wasn't a commercial success, I'm still in Europe. People are quoting my album line for line when I'm on stage. Last time I was in Amsterdam, 2 girls were crying, trying to like pull off my Jordans. So I'm happy with what's going on with my career, and I'm still do what I do to keep my fans happy.
There's like a new school of artists now, like you, Jay Electronica, Wale, Cool Kids, like guys that are getting money way outside of the, you know, quote unquote rap scene. Like, and you tour with those guys a lot.
Right.
Like, how does it feel to be in that new era of guys that are, you know?
It feels good being on tour with some of the up and coming dudes. I've always been a trendsetter, not a follower, and we running around city to city, state to state, country to country, setting trends and having fun as young adults, rapping. I'm being places I've never been. I'm flying all over the place. I'm meeting beautiful ladies. I just bring her back from New Zealand. Things are just looking up for me right now, and I'm happy in the place I am.
I realize that a lot of the stuff that you're doing, you have like artistic integrity or whatever they want to call it, but like you plan on like, niggas doing some little way shit, like, pop off.
I take pride in my pen and what I talk about, and I make sure when I leave the studio that what I'm talking about is something real all the time. And sometimes that's not what gets big notice on radio or big videos and stuff like that. But I'm okay with it because I'm touching kids. And put it like this is a gift from God. And when you get a voice, you got to talk what you're supposed to talk. You're supposed to talk the realness because people are paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I'm going to get the blessing and get those big records without aiming at the club or aiming at the radio. So I'm going to continue recording and writing the way I write, and I'll let nature take its course.
But you know what, man? Like, I hear you and a lot of the guys that are coming in now, like, the young guys, like the Wale's, Jay Electronica, Charles Hamilton, you guys basically sing the same song, But people are saying like you guys just can't make records. Like there's like 15 of you guys saying the same thing. Like either it's really artistic integrity or it's you guys just can't make records. Which one is it?
As far as people saying that I can't make records, I can't speak for everyone else. But when it comes to Joell Ortiz, me making records, you're talking to somebody who wrote on the Detox with Dr. Dre. You're talking to somebody who co-wrote for a couple people. Ghost Write. I've been writing records all my life. I write great records. Hip hop is a great record.
Do you get paid to do that?
I get very well paid. Like my Christmas was mean, very mean. Because
can I ask you a question? Have you made more money from writing than actually getting signed to a label?
I've made more money from writing than getting signed to a label.
Yo, repeat
that again, just so people understand that.
Yeah. I need people to understand that I've made more money from writing records
for other people
than I have from getting a deal with a label or shows and stuff like that. Like writing record money is life-changing money. I like change, man. Hey, boo. I like change, y'all. It's a different kid y'all looking at. I'm comfortable with the way things are flowing, and I need people to understand that I write great records, and the future will tell.
Yeah, that's important because like a lot of people don't understand this business, like the business of it, and like for someone like you, and even Jay, like you know, electronic, like a lot of people don't know him, but like when you talk to him and you look at him and he's like paid, and you're like, who is this fucking guy? I mean, who is this kid? Like, he's on tour right now. You know what I mean? He's doing big records, and it's like
just because me and other artists like Jay Electronic or Charles, all the up and coming dudes, just because we're not on that big screen or we ain't hosting like a Spring Bling or some shit like that, that don't mean we not well off. We may not be wealthy, but we're okay. People appreciate what we do. People ask dudes like us to write records, to come sit in sessions and give them ideas, to inspire them to write their own records like a lot of the time, or just play music that we've done so they can hear what we do and try to, you know what I'm saying? So understand, like, nobody's bumming. I'm not in no rush for no major deal. I'm cool. My bills is paid, my apartment's dope, my dog gets haircuts. Shit is good for me. Like, I'm alright. Like, nobody's sour. I'm not sour with not being on label. As you know, I was signed to Afterlife. I'm not mad that I'm not there anymore. Do I wish things could have been a little better because I was working with Dr. Dre? Hell fucking yeah, I ain't gonna say a lot, but things weren't. I'm not dead though. I'm not a fish out of water. I can't breathe. I'm alright. I'm still in your ear every fucking day recording. I'm still touring. The Brick was dropped last year. I'm still doing shows all over the fucking world. So everything is good.
Know y'all bluffs. I'm exactly what rap ordered. Your Bentley was that gorgeous to mention in that chorus. The fans were just sad mourners. To a Brooklyn nigga walked in a spot hot off his block with his pen and his pad flawless.